Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Afreen Maheri. In today's video, we'll talk about concept is nature of growth, development and maturation topic. About 60 plus bits are there. Let's see in this video. Let's start. A false statement among the following. All the stages of growth and development occurs in a race in a different way. I'm just saying the answers. You just concentrate on this. You can understand better. The following concept is a product of maturation and learning development. A fundamental function which is for phenologetic among the following: traveling. A function among the following which is ontogenetic: throwing. Which among the following is a complex concept: development. Physical growth in stature and weight occurs over the dash years following birth, 15 to 20. A false statement among the following: speed pattern is uniform in either size or proportion throughout the life. The developmental stage, which is characterized by emotions connected with sexuality and the beginnings of romantic love. Adolescence. Children who are active and angry as infants can be expected to be active and angry as older children. Adolescents and adults. This is temperamental tracks. In addition to acquiring a large spoken vocabulary, there are dash main areas in which the child must attain competence regardless of the language or dialect spoken. 4. Babies produce more vowels, some consonants and electoria on the frequent repetition of sound like da 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 da, which appear to have some phonetic characteristics of later speech form. About 6 to 9 months. Moral development proceeds when the individual selfish desires are repressed and replaced by the value of important socializing agents in one's life. This is according to Freud. According to whom, behavioral contingencies as external forces that bear on mortality. Skinner. By self-actualization, every individual would like to develop to the extent possible. This is said by Maslow. What the child learns will depend on how parents gratify the child's need for food, attention, and love. This is according to Erikson. Regardless of how much effort children put into learning, they cannot learn until they are developmentally ready to learn. This is according to the following maturation learning interrelationship. Effectiveness of learning depends on proper timing. Next, a false statement among the following. The best environment can cause to the greater stature than in determined by heredity. A true statement among the following. Population that are characteristically minors are also longer throughout life. Major development is closely related with physical development. The speed of motor development is rapid in early life. Many of the reflexes of the newborn after it disappear during first year. Types of movement develop in stage like sequences is continued appeared in early childhood and later childhood. New motor skills are acquired by instruction or observation rather than in a predictable sequence by middle childhood or adolescence. The component involved in the mechanism of motor development. All of these genetic components that determine the physical size of body parts at a given age, as well as aspects of muscle and bone strength, nutrition, exercise. All of these are the right answers only. Next, the frontal lobe, which develops posterior and anterior from back to front, is significant in motor development because the hind portion of the frontal lobe is known to control motor function. The following forms of development of the frontal lobe is known as potential development. The development of the frontal lobe from back to front. The form of development of frontal lobe explains why motor functions develop relatively quickly during normal childhood development, while logic, which is controlled by the middle and front portions of the frontal lobe, usually will not develop until the late adolescence and early childhood. The development of frontal lobe from back to front. The period during which the first smile or social smile of a baby is usually occurred between 6 to 10 weeks. The infants become fearful of preserved threats, begin to prefer familiar people and show anxiety and distress when separated from them or approached by strangers during the period of 8 to 12 months. Anger seems most intensive during this period. All of these, the toddler, the early preschool, the adolescents, all of these are the right answers. The right answer is all of these. The following developmental stage is characterized by friendship with age mates, middle childhood. The foetal period is 8 to 9 weeks. At the end of the second month, the size of the head is half of the total body. The Bansky reflex among the following is extension of toes of the baby when the foot is scratched by the fingers. The age at which an infant can sit straight only with support, 7 months. A sensory motor reaction which becomes language when meaning becomes attached to words, speech. The age from which words are spoken by the child, 1 year. The following one which are responsible for traits of characteristics we inherit are chromosomes. The most important chemical which is involved in genetic transmission is 1 and 2. DNA molecules are found in fertilized ovum. Only identical terns have identical chromosomes and genes because they are formed by duplication of a single zygote. It is a common knowledge that there is more color blindness or lack of sensitivity to certain colors among males than females. This is because in the male this disorder is dominant, whereas in females it is recessive. Next, the characteristics that are carried genetically as recessive genes but are not displayed are called please. The following one which shapes his or her development, 1 and 2. The child's inherited talent only, the environment of the child only. Which among the following are role models for children? Neighbors. Exactly. The influence of the peer group of the child, particularly during, is very important. Middle childhood. One of the significant effects of interactions with the children of the same age group. The child learns to adjust and accommodate to the view of the point of others. The value which the child is learned in the school setting. All of these. Honesty, democracy, fairness. These three are the right answers. The right answer is all of these. The value which the child is learned through religion, an agent of socialization. All of these. Helping, sharing, sacrifice for others. The following ones which are being run under the Program of Integrated Child Development ICDS, Anganwadis. The influence of environment on the development of the child is referred to as nurture. Next, a false statement among the following with regard to the alphabetic principle of development. Coordination of arms always follow the coordination of legs. Which of the following one refers to the sequential characteristics of biological growth and development? Maturation. A 4-month-old child cannot use language because infant's brain has not matured enough to allow the child to talk. A false statement among the following. Development is independent of maturation and learning. An apple and an orange are like because you eat them. Are typically responsible of 3, 4 and 5 years old children. This is according to this principle of development. Development proceeds from the simple concentrate to the more complex. Next, one stage of development lays the foundation for the next stage of development. This is according to this principle of development. Let's see the options first. The right answer of that question is growth and development is a continuous process. Next, the infant will be able to grasp on object with the whole hand because using only thumb and forefinger. This is according to this principle of development. Growth and development proceed from the general to specific. Growth occurs from large muscle movement to more refined muscle movements. This is according to this principle of development. Growth and development proceed from the general to specific. The answers are same but the question is different, I think so. Next question. Some children will walk at 10 months while others walk a few months older at 18 months of age. This is according to this principle of development. There are individual rates of growth and development. Let's see the next. These are the last bits. Let's see it. The number of stages or periods into which the total lifespan is divided by developmental psychologists. 10. The Prenatal period is 280 days. The development stage or period, which is a period of radial adjustment, a plateau is development, a preview of later development, and Hazard's period, infancy. The development stage, whose period is from the second week to the end of the second year, babyhood. The period of late adolescence is 17 to 18 years. In this video, we have learned the concept is nature of growth, development, and maturation topic. I hope you understand the video. If you understand or liked it, please like the video and share, comment, and subscribe to my channel Afreen Mahari. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.